Okay, and then just a few slides talking about basic maintenance work. Actually, both instruments, the TESTO 340, it has an information button, and it tells you about the status of the gas pump, of the filters, of the sensors. Within the TESTO 350, it's a little bit more comfortable because you will have a traffic light system like, okay, after calibration, this is actually required to get this traffic lights. You need to put calibration gas to the sensor, and then it shows you, okay, it's still okay, it's green, or you have to be careful. Please be aware of a spare part or a spare sensor, and if it's red, you have to change the sensor. But this is very easy, an overview for you to figure out, okay, I can perform my measurement or I have to be aware of a spare part. And of course, it's very easy to replace the sensor in both instruments, just removing the hoses, put out the old sensor and put the new sensor in, connect the hoses again, and then you can continue the measurement. Also, this one here, the very easy access to the service part I have shown before. And this helps, of course, cost saving because you can do basic maintenance work by yourself. You can clean or replace pumps by yourself. The same with the sensors. And this is just an example. You know, here we have also a small filter sitting between the gas preparation unit and the condensate trap. And yes, all you have to do is just removing the condensate trap, and then you have very easy access to this filter here, which can be replaced by yourself. But it will be shown in this overview like we have seen before. If you press instrument diagnosis, it shows you, oh, please be aware this filter is clogged. You have to remove it or change it. This shows you how to exchange the pumps and clean it. This is also in the manual described. And this is the small pre-filters, which is an additional protection. It can happen that if you're using a flue gas probe without any filter and through any, I don't know, mystery, all of a sudden soot or particulate gets to the analyzer, and this little small filter here, it's a second step of protection which helps that no soot or particulate gets to the sensors or to the gas path to clog it. And this can be replaced also very easily by you. Just have a view on it. It gets dark inside, and as soon it changes from yellow to gray, you can, or you have to change the filters by yourself. But you don't need any special tool. It's just putting sensor in, and that's it. Okay, sensor replacement, I mentioned a few times before, just removing the sensor, putting the new one in. The only tool required is your hand, and no test gas as well. Then we have also new filters, which are in the TESTO 340 and 350. The CO sensor and the NO sensor, they have a small filter, a cross-sensitivity filter. With the CO sensor, it avoids cross-sensitivity to SO2 and NO. And the NO sensor avoids cross-sensitivity to SO2, this little filter. And within the instrument, we have a so-called, it's a ppm counter. And depending on the concentration of SO2 and NO, it will calculate the lifetime of the replaceable filter. And then the instrument will tell you, oh, please change this filter, otherwise you will have a cross-sensitivity and it cannot be compensated anymore. But the advantage is, in the past, this filter was built in the sensor, and you could figure out if the sensor is still good or not with calibration gas. That means you had to put SO2 gas to the CO sensor, and then you could see if it reacts. Okay, the sensor is no more good. You have to change the whole sensor, which was expensive. And now you can just change this little filter, which is a lot more, a lot less expensive, like changing the whole sensor. Can put the new filter on the sensor, and then you can continue with your measurement. The only difference is in the TESTO 340, we have the CO sensor and the NO sensor with a replaceable cross-sensitivity filter. And right now, at this point, the 350 has only the NO sensor, but we are working on a CO sensor with this functionality as well. But it's a nice function because in many times, customers are calling and they say, okay, my CO reading is way too high, and I don't know why. And we said, okay, do you know if there's SO2 or NO in the stack? And he said, I don't know. And then as we double-checked the sensor with calibration gas, we could see, okay, this filter has been used up, and it reacts due to its cross-sensitivity with the SO2. And this is basically how you can calibrate your analyzers easily by yourself. All you need is a test gas bottle. We have some recommendations, and we have a small booklet which can be sent by PDF to you. There's recommendation for different gas concentrations or which gases can be put in one bottle. And then you need just this little device which helps that there's no overpressure getting to the analyzer. It's like we call it a T-piece. It's a very cheap or easy piece where the gas bottle is connected, and at the one side you connect it with a bypass where you can set this 1 liter per minute, and on the other hand you just connect it to the analyzer, and then doesn't matter how much pressure here is adjusted, the analyzer gets just the test gas in the specific pressure range it's needed, and the rest will be released to the ambient. And this is a setup. You can get it from every gas supplier, and yeah, that's a very easy way to calibrate the analyzer or to get a feeling of the lifetime of the sensors. Yeah. Okay. This was it from my points. The presentation, it's finished now. We have another 15 minutes left for questions, or if you have any recommendations or yes, things to say. Maybe one thing I would like to say, I'm very happy and also proud, and I'm very glad that that many attendees came to this seminar. It's very nice to have that many people which are interested in this topic, and also because since my job is to figure out what is the requirement, how do the applications look like, where do you still have problems even using the latest analyzer, you're very welcome to send me or to Daniel your feedback if you have any problems which could not be solved with the analyzer so far. So any feedback is welcome, and I'm glad to hear anything from you regarding measurements or problems you have to help you to solve this problem and to figure out how we can provide a solution.